Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tigers. Good morning, Tigers. I'm Alice.
And I am Kiana.
Today is Thursday, November 10th.
On Tuesday, the United States experienced a historic election, one that caught many political experts off guard.
The results are still being fully tabulated, but Republican Donald Trump and running mate Mike Pence defeated Democrat Hillary Clinton and her running mate Tim Kaine for the presidency of the United States.
The popular voting was extremely close. Both candidates had roughly 47% of the vote, but Trump and Pence had the clear edge in the Electoral College.
If you remember our school mock elections, Clinton won by just a few votes, and this was the first time since we have been doing the mock elections here that we have been wrong on the presidential vote.
In our state's big U.S. Senate race, Republican Ron Johnson defeated Democratic challenger Russ Feingold.
Republican Craig Pruninsky defeated Democrat Chris Danow for the 92nd Assembly District seat.
All in all, it was a big night for the Republican Party in Wisconsin and nationwide.
We caught up with Mr. Ricken yesterday morning.
He explained the popular vote versus the Electoral College in more detail.
Popular voting will take time to get fully tabulated. But in our election system, what we have are 50 state elections, and they were going on yesterday. And by about 8, 9, 10 o'clock last night, we could tell it was shifting. And there was an emotional, what they call a wave vote going on for Trump. And what happened was there were several battleground states, there were probably 7, that, depending on how the vote went there, it was going to determine the outcome of the election. And he started to roll them up quickly, and Florida was like the first one, and that was big. It was a huge deal. Then North Carolina went, and then ultimately it got up into what they call the Rust Belt, which is up where we live, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. Michigan still isn't decided. I'm not aware that they are yet. I'm sure it will be very soon. But Wisconsin went for him, and Wisconsin was actually a big deal last night. It was one of the ones that put him up over. So he won the Electoral College voting, which is the technical way that we elect the President of the United States. She could end up with more popular vote. We'll find that out. But that's happened before in our history, and that happens in really close elections.
The results of this election were met with strong feelings on all sides of the spectrum.
Kim Leadholm and Memphis Cleveland got sampling of reactions from students yesterday morning.
I feel the people have spoken for sure. Trump definitely wasn't favored to win, and I just think a big thing with the polls is that the Democrats work most of the polls.
It just makes me really sad to see that America voted for someone who is hateful, misogynist, he's racist, and it just makes me sad to see how far America's come, and I just feel like we're going to go so far backwards with him as our new president.
I mean, either way, we're pretty much done for, I guess. So I'm moving to Canada, I guess.
Well, I was a little bit nervous when I was seeing it on the air or whatever because it seemed like Trump was doing well compared to Hillary, and I didn't think it was going to be that way. And then when I woke up this morning, I was really mad because I saw that Trump won the electoral votes, and then I became really disappointed because it seems like our country just took a huge step back from what we finally tried to work up to about racism and equality and stuff.
Personally, it'll benefit my family because my dad is a small business owner with a Trump win in the business that we're in. And I just feel that it's a need in the country, and it just shows that change is a good thing, and check and balance and the and that politics will eventually balance each other out, and the Democrats will win one year, Republicans another year. It's just based on what the country needs at a certain time, and I guess it's Republican right now.
I just think as Americans, this is a time where we really need to come together and try as hard as we can to not fall apart and let our differences come between us.
For now, President Obama will remain in office until January, when Mr. Trump will be inaugurated as our 45th president.
Announcements are next.
There is an FCCLA meeting today in Mrs. Halverson's room.
If you plan to compete this year, you need to be in attendance.
And FFA members, you have a co-op test plot meeting today.
It's during focus in the high school ag room.
Come see what this group is about and how you can even make money by participating in it.
We will discuss the results of our harvest and talk about the annual meeting.
Positively attend in the ag room for this meeting.
Also, if you're planning on helping with Food for America, the permission slips are due to Mr. Markart by Monday.
Slips are found on the FFA board outside of the ag room.
And that's all. Let's wrap up with another of Kaylee's teacher slang videos.
Have a great day, Tigers.
Bye.
Squad. That's right, I have heard that one before. That's a little weird.
Basic. That's when you don't wear a lot of makeup and stuff. You just kind of come to school basic in your sweats and stuff.
Basic. This is when the Packers lose. Like Green Bay sick, man. Nobody wants the Packers to lose. Basic.
Basic. Basic. There's nothing special about it. A person can be basic.
Save the worst for last. Could we go with outfits on this one too? Like if somebody came in like sweatpants and a sweatshirt, you'd be like, wow, you didn't try, you look pretty basic today.
Like traditionally basic means simple, or a model that has only what's needed. So if you're buying a basic version of a car, you've got wheels and steering wheel. So if someone is basic, are they simple?